Both fish of Pisces were associated with a goddess known as Nanshe and her counterpart Anunnatun. She was the matron goddess of widows, orphans, and the infirmed, and as such was a goddess of altruism. When people wanted to donate to those in need, they would take money, food, or their belongings to one of her temples, and her priests would disseminate it among the people in need. Her priests would also do special rituals to cultivate psychic ability and have psychic dreams. They would commune with her in order to interpret their dreams. And so Nanshe and Anunnatun were both associated with spirituality and generosity. This fish of Pisces was actually a bird. It was either a swallow or a dove. For obvious reasons, both the swallow and the dove were associated with peace and kindness and generosity. And so this portion of Pisces gets much more of the altruistic associations than this one, which is predominantly more psychic and spiritual. In some cases, these cords attached to both the fish and the bird were associated with the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, which made them both very fertile and very creative. They were sources of life. They can also be considered sources of spiritual life and connection. Without going into all of the world mythology, these cords connected to these fish represent karmic connections or past life connections, or if you prefer, deeper spiritual connections. Additionally, just beneath both fish of Pisces is a figure now known as Ketis, which was originally the primordial mother goddess known as Tiamat. She was embodied in the salt water and often depicted as a dragon. She and her consort Apsu, who was embodied in the freshwater, created the first race of deities who became the great celestial gods. Both she and her consort were killed. The deity known as Marduk stretched out her corpse, created the heavens and the earth. And so we not only have this deep primordial mother goddess energy pouring into both fish of Pisces, but also the greater connection to space and time. Strong Pisces in a chart will ensure that this is a very karmic lifetime for you and that you are returning with many past life relationships, be those romantic or platonic. It will also ensure that this is a very spiritual lifetime for you, and exactly how and what you're supposed to do with that will be dependent on other things in your chart. A moon in this fish of Pisces, or close to this area, means that in order to be fulfilled and have the best life you possibly can, you must give. You must embrace your altruistic nature. Everything that you do will be an expression of this deeper spiritual compulsion to help other people. While you will likely have very strong psychic perception, it may not be as noticeable as it would be if your moon was on this side of Pisces.